What is up, internet? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time. I hope all is well with everyone. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for being here. This is my channel, Pixie Dust and Spirit Alchemy, where we talk about some things that some people may find taboo or weird or strange or occult, hidden, whatever sort of weird word you may want to use to describe the stuff that goes on here, or cool word. So guys, today's video is a little bit different. I'm straying away from my gallery magic type things and going into a review on something else, something that I'm kind of excited to do because it's new and never done it before, and but I recently had success with this new sort of I guess magic in a way, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I don't know, some of my followers may be familiar already, some maybe not, with high power oils. It's a business. I found it online. I was introduced to it by some friends in the community. High power oils, no matter where I sit, man, every time she comes up here. But high power oils, Chris Tanner is the gentleman that owns it and makes all his oils, I believe. Well, I know that he does. And I bought some recently during quarantine, and I had bought some last year recently, and I had tried them and used them, and they all worked. They all worked well, or the one that I did. And I recently bought some others, and I wanted to share the results that I had with them. She really doesn't like when I'm talking to people in my room that aren't there. She kind of gets like jealous, so she's here looking happy. Okay, sorry guys. Alright, so back to high power oils. Two oils that I got are this one, which says Master Prosperity Boost. I'll let you guys check that out. And then this other one, Empath Shield Sanctum. I also got a Divination Boost X, which I have used once, but I have not done much divination recently, so I haven't used it. I haven't had as many results with that one as I have with these. So I wanted to share my results with this. First of all, for my fellow empaths out there, which may be just about everyone that watches this channel, maybe not, but for my fellow empaths out there, this was the one that I originally intended on buying because I was like, I am an empath myself, and I absorb a lot of energies, of other people's energies, their thoughts. And in addition, I'm very psychic at times and can pick up on a lot of things that's not mine. And over the years of getting into spirituality, I've learned what this energy is, and kind of how to clean it, how to just focus in on my own. But I'm still learning because I'm not perfect at it. And I came across this oil, Empath Shield Sanctum. And I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. I can't name everything that is in it, but if you look and see all the crystals on there, and everything that he makes is handpicked, and chosen specifically with the intention of, or the best and highest intention of these oils. So this Empath Shield Sanctum, the first time, as soon as I pulled all of these oils out of the bag that they came in, first of all, I could feel their energy. I don't know if some people can feel the energy off crystals. I can. And this was a similar feeling. The Empath Shield Sanctum, when I put it on the first time, I put it on my arms, just kind of dabbed some here, dabbed some on my neck maybe. It almost feels similar to as if I were doing a sword banishing. And for those that don't know what a banishing is, or sword banishing, it's essentially a clearing of negative energy in a space, in my room, or whatever room you intend to use for magical purposes or non-magical purposes. Just a clearing of negative energy. Almost like a shield around you, like of light, an aura of protection. And when I put this on, it was almost like a suit of armor, almost like an Iron Man suit, like just a shield around me. I could feel like a resonant energy shield just around me, and or that's how it felt. And throughout the day, I put it on before I went to work because at work lately there had been some I'd been, just noticing, I'd been picking up on other people's feelings, and I wanted to see what difference it would make. And I was more focused. It was a subtle difference, but I felt more connected to myself, if that makes sense. I didn't feel as scattered picking up on, or I felt more in tune with my own emotions. I could tell more so what I'm feeling than picking up on what so-and-so is feeling over there. So I wanted to share that result. And then another one that I had is this Master Prosperity Boost. And again, there's some oils or some rocks and gems and all sorts of fun things in here, herbs, spices maybe, that are created and put together for this intended purpose. And it also comes along with a sigil as well that you can use. I believe the night that I had the most success with this one, I did use the sigil. Just briefly. I said a brief chant, kind of, or just a brief, not really a prayer, but a brief, just saying, as I put it on. Not really a chant either, it was just a few names, a few words, as I put the oil on before I went to work. And I was working a bartending gig, after work, and it ended up being a whole lot longer than I thought. It was a wedding reception, which I know, right? Wedding receptions and coronavirus, but yeah, they're happening. So I was bartending a wedding reception outside. There were 2 bartenders. I was on the outside patio. And I put this on beforehand. And I actually also wore this talisman that I wear in most of my videos, which is a health, wealth, and happiness talisman that I have and is important to me. It was a 5-hour gig. When I found out it was 5 or 6 hours, I was like, ugh, because I had already worked that morning, and I was like, man, money better be worth it. Like, this better be good. Ultimately, I found out that it was a $30 an hour gig on top of the tips. And I ended up walking away with $300 for basically just pouring some wine and beer, and it really wasn't even a full bar. And I was on the outside bar, so most of the people that were there didn't even know about me until they came outside. And then they saw me, and then they were like, hey, can I have a whatever? So I had it easy. It was a little even boring at times, except for the kid that would run around and pour water on my feet and think it was funny. And aside from that, easiest money of my life. And $300, I mean, I will definitely take that any day. I mean, I knew that what it was going to be at the hourly rate. I didn't know, tips are you never know what you're going to get tipped, right? And I couldn't help but put together that I had put this on right before. And this was definitely an extra fluff in my wallet, I appreciate making an extra $300 any day. And the amount of work that I did was very minimal. I didn't break a sweat, really. I mean, it was a little boring at times, and I kind of wanted to go home sometimes, honestly, but I was there, and I did it, and the money was completely worth it. So I wanted to share this with you guys, and if you're not familiar with high power oils, check it out, because it's worth it, and it's very cool. And myself, I have talked to the owner of it, and he has had other people with good results, and he's makes these confidently, and they work well, and they don't make you break out. They haven't made me break out, at least. So I feel like if an oil makes you break out, don't use it. So for all my fellow empaths, I recommend this. Try it out and see what might happen. And for anyone looking to increase their wealth and their success, this would be a good one to try too. But just check out his page. He's got a bunch of other oils that I really don't even know about all of them. So I hope that this, introduces some people to him and his stuff and to oils in general, because that's a magic in and of itself. Like, these hold so much energy in just a little bottle. And we can direct that energy with what we put in to the oil. It's like a potion, kind of, except don't drink it. I don't know what would happen. Maybe nothing, but just don't. So, anyways, guys, it's almost October. You know what that means. Halloween. All month, pretty much. It's basically already our Halloween. And I'm super excited. I'm sorry I've been so behind on videos lately. Life has just been busy and just life sometimes. I've got more stuff coming up, but I was super excited to make this video. And again, High Power Oils by Chris Tanner. Go on Facebook if you can find it on there. I think he has a website as well, but start there and just, try it out. Alrighty guys, until next time, y'all have a safe and happy rest of your September, and until next month, spooky season, the best time of year still to put up my Halloween decorations. But y'all be safe out there with coronavirus. I know it's still kind of in some areas seems like it doesn't exist, but don't, just be safe in general and love one another, and just be nice, be kind, be joy, peace.